Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Olivia Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. So if that is you and you're looking to earn an extra 500 to 1,000 pounds or even more, absolutely, then this video is for you. Today we're going to be talking about the framework of how to monetize on social media. Hey, Clara. Hey, Stephen. Suki, how are you guys? Hey, Mikey. Hey, Oleg, how are you? Right. So, I want to talk today about the framework. We're going to go in three things that I just believe will help you out. Just because I was listening, because I was asking somebody and she was like, oh, I don't believe that I have a story to tell. But everybody has a story to tell. If you have overcome something, if you have done something, you're completely qualified to help somebody, right? I've come over abortion. I can talk about abortion. I've come up about opening a business with 50 euros and shutting it down for 4K. I can talk about it. I can talk about the fact that somebody dumped me and I was supposed to get married. I can talk about that. Why? Because I'm completely qualified to talk about something that I've been through. But talking the framework of monetizing is very simple. And I'm going to share the three things: consistency, authenticity, and something else. Consistent. Okay, me get through it because like I just wrote some notes and I'm like, what did I write? I wrote something, but I was listening to something. First of all, before we jump into the whole subject, I want you guys to understand, okay, if you're wanting to monetize, how can you do it? Are you going to go more product? Are you going to go more service? Which is, I've already done service. It's not my thing. I mean, I do it with the styling, which is a little bit different, but I much prefer product, right? You guys know I'm always talking about the drink. So find the product that will resonate with you. If that's something for you, then hashtag hybrid, let's get you started. We have a simple system that lays it out, etc. But before we get started, it's understanding, okay, can you write down everything that you've qualified, that you've done, that you know maybe could inspire others, or through the conversation they've been listening and they heard something that you said, right? It could be the fact that you remarried. It could be the fact that, your child is autistic. It could be the fact that there's so many various different things. I want you to start writing it down. Why? Because at some point that's going to build your brand, right? I always say when I have new people that follow me on social media, I'm like, be ready to be brainwashed into inspiration, positivity. I'm going to sell you on the supplements. I'm going to sell you on network marketing. I'm going to sell you on styling. That's literally what I have. So if you like it, stay. If you don't, you can find your unfollow button. That's really easy. Okay. Why? Because I'm just telling you exactly who I am. So I'm number one. What I say is what I do, right? So I'm very open, I'm very loud, I'm very bold because I know you have to stand for something. Either you stand for something or you stand for nothing. So what are you going to stand for, Stephen? What are you going to stand for, Oleg? What are you going to stand Mikey for? What are you going to stand Sasha for? Like, what is it that you're going to be standing for? And you guys know that I always, mainly in my stories, I always have like the orange background or the orange layout, right? Because I found the color that works for me. Orange is the color of the solar plexus, right? So it's connected. Well, it's yellow, but it's the blend of um, the red and the yellow. Red is very aggressive. Yellow is too soft. Orange for me is like expression, creativity. So I found that those colors resonate visually. That's why the picture, as you guys can see, or wherever it is on the social, of how my little profile looks like is because it's easy. You can find me on Insta. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on LinkedIn. My picture is the same everywhere. I'm not changing it to be cute like on Instagram. No. Even my WhatsApp is the same, right? I'm keeping the same all the time. Why? Because I really want people to, when they see me from afar, they can find my brand very easily. Hey, Elizabeth, right? Because people will remember you easily when you have the same layouts. So what can you do, Sasha, that would be the same? What can you do, Oleg, that would be the same? What can you do, Ellie, that would be the same? That it is always the same all the time, right? Number two is I want you to authentically be relatable, right? For you guys know with my nail, like that was a relatable of being attacked. But some of y'all in the private messages, you guys have messaged me, hey, I've been through what you've been. This is what I did or how I did it. Or, I got my phone stolen, same thing, but I was in the train, I was in the plane, whatever that is, like I've been relatable. I can talk to you about the fact that I don't know how to eat because I always put like toothpaste on the side of my jumper. I'm 2 years old, right? You guys know also I don't cook. right? If I have to really cook, I have to cook. But if I could not, then I would not, right? I'm being relatable, but I'm also sharing that the fact that on the drinks, like they help with better energy, the better focus. Have you guys seen the abs in my stories? What you guys think? I work out 7 days a week, right? Well, this week has been 9 days I've been doing back to back, but it works for me. But also, I know the fact that I'm able to recover much faster is because I'm taking the drinks. As I'm taking the drinks, I look and feel better. I'm the proper testimony that I am sharing. What are you sharing that you're a proper testimony? Now, at first, it may be a lot, but it will come together. But you've got to understand, what do you help X to X? Like, I help the multicultural, the multi-ethnic to brand on social media. What does it mean to be a multi-ethnic? It means that I'm a stranger in my own country. I'm British, yet my mom's American, my mom's Scottish, my dad's Nigerian. I'm born in Cambridge. I have a very heavy American accent, never lived in the US, but I still talk about the things. And I know that if I feel like a stranger in my own country, how many people in London do? How many people feel less that strangers in their own countries and feel like, look, I have to show up for my family, I have to provide, but yet I'm doing a 9 to 5. And I know with the model that I have with the network marketing, you can earn. Now, yes, is it selling? Yes. But you either be sold or you're either being you're either selling, you're either being sold or you're selling to someone. You're either being sold or you're selling to someone. And I much rather sell you on the fact that you can earn, on the fact that you can look better and feel better and still earn from it. Now, of course, is it work? Yes. Anything that you want is work. Come on, guys. I'm looking for the ones that are wanting to work, not the ones that say, hey, yeah, I'm cool, and then ghost and then never show up. You don't show up, you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen, right? And then last thing I will leave you with this is, what are you doing every single day? The work in showing up, the framework of monetizing is doing the things consistently. I'll tell you this. So for example, I went to work out this morning at CrossFit, right? And generally on the Saturdays, after everybody has done like the workout from 9 to 10, they all go for drinks, right? And one of the guys, Alex, was like, hey, like, do you want to come with me, well, with us and have like drinks? And I'm like, I got to work. I got to do my follow-ups that I had to do. And we have an event next week. Like, I just don't have time. And he's like, oh no, but you could stay like a little bit. I'm like, look, I'm here to generate 1,000,000 times of turnover and help at least a minimum of 1,000 families. You're like, me being with you guys is not going to help. Unless you guys are going to buy all my drinks, then great. But I'll probably be on my phone trying to monetize. It just does not make sense. And you could see that people live for the weekend, but it's when you're in the weekend that you've got to put in the work. Every single day, you've got to put in. You said you were going to do 5 follow-ups. You're going to do 5 follow-ups. You say you're going to sell, the drink to 5 people. You set yourself the standard. Monetizing is being bold and asking for the sale, is asking for whatever it is, to follow up with whatever you have to do. It is a form of creating your own cash flow. But monetizing on social media, you can't just post and be like, hey, whatever, I'm here. No, it has to have a strategy. That's why I always talk about the strategy with Fitline. It's simple with the league. It's the use, the talk, the demo. I use the product, I talk about it, and I demo it. Who am I going to demo it? There was this thing, it was present, prospect, and something else. I can't remember. Present, prospect. Man, my brain is not braining at this point. Promote, prospect, present. Promote, prospect, present. I'm looking for the ones that are hungry. Somebody he literally told me, like, are you a real person? Dude, I am a real person. Like, I go live every single day. Like, how can you tell me I'm not? And this is not, I don't usually get that comment, but I got that the other day with somebody a while back on TikTok. Like, somebody got me like, oh, like, are you real? I'm like, girl, I go live and I post consistently. I mean, look at my handle, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can find me pretty much anywhere at this point. But it's understanding that you have to stick to what are you wanting? How are you going to monetize? But it has to be, hey, Christian, it has to be every single day. What are you doing? It's practicing in the dark what you say you're going to do. Yes, I post and I inspire you guys and I create content, but on the back end, you guys don't see how much work I put in. because I know the social media, I can touch many more people. That is my strategy. But I also have to talk also to, real people too at the same time, right? Like one of my friends that works out with me, he's like, yeah, I want to get the drink. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to order by, the end of the month. Why? Because I had to follow up with him. But that, like, you have to also talk like this. There's no real strategy. I'm saying the framework of monetizing the same offline and online. I will never be the person that will always tell you, hey, only do online. No, I want you to do in person too. Why? Because you get better at your skill. I want to be like a motherfucking person that could just like crush and sell, be a worldwide closer. But I have to practice, because when I was younger, I didn't like talking to a leaf. But you practice what you say you're going to do, right? You practice all the time. And yes, it is work, but anything requires work. You want into horseback riding, it requires work. You want to go up, whatever it is, you're going to have to put in the work. You want the abs, you have to go put in the work. The body that I have today, and you guys can see my stories if you're watching and it's still in the 24 hours until the stories go down. I have done 9 days in a row working out. And I did it with like one minus thumb. Even the teacher was like, okay, Olivia only has nine fingers. I still show up. Well, number one is my mental health. CrossFit at this point, like, it's a non-negotiable. I'm just going. But what is that going to be for you? If you're complaining about your life, can we start maybe altering into, okay, maybe I have to change something. Hey, Gigi love, I haven't talked to you in a while. Like, what are you changing in your life? What is it that you have had you're fed up of? I can't make you do it. I can guide you to it. Will I probably be a tormentor at some point? Yeah, maybe. But I want the best for you. I want to create relationships. I want to create memories. Because as I said to Alex, the goal is to generate $1 million in turnover. What does that mean? That means more than 1,000 lives have to be changed in order to look and to feel better from the inside and outside, from finances to health. Only 1,000 people. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot, but it's still a lot. But it does not happen if I don't build that vision, if I don't speak. That's why the framework of monetizing, and I'll leave you with this, is you've got to speak it. You've got to repeat it. You let me, like, I will repeat it all day, every day, until you guys are getting bored. I don't care. When you told your partner to bring out the bins, did he take them? No. When you told your nephew, don't start running around, like, calm down, did he listen? No. When you told your friends, yeah, pick me up at this time, and she messages you again, what time are you supposed to pick me up? She wasn't listening. What gets repeated gets remembered. Nike, same thing. They get you repeated. You know the ad on BMW when you hear that, like, it's BMW. When you hear me talk about the drink, like, I talk about it, the chakra drink. I also do hello, because I know you guys, every time we'll see me, you'll be like, hello. It ain't rocket science, but it will repeat. It's the compounding effect. A book that was really good, The Compounding Effect, from, I can't remember who it is, but you guys can Google that. So that's what it is. Me going live at this time at 7:29 when I could not be going live and doing thousands of things. I know in the next couple of years, I won't be able to go as much as live as I want to, because I'll be traveling, and I'll be also helping other people in other countries to build the UK market, to build their finances, to help the multicultural, to build on social media, and to earn. And I know I'll be traveling around the world. Now, I'll still go live, but it'll just be a little bit different. You speak what you want. I speak life over myself. You say you have a hard life, that's what you're going to get. You have a hard life. I'm not saying you have to say it's going to be an easy life. Yes, it's probably a challenging one. But it's your life. You get to choose. Is it easy? No, but nothing comes easy. A relationship is hard when you have no one. A relationship is easy when you have no one. A relationship is hard when you're single. Right? So anyways, I thought I would inspire you some way, shape, or form on that. If that resonates and you're like, look, I want to build on social media. I want to earn also at the same time. I want to be able to Oof, that was painful. I want to be able to grow also at the same time. Then you can drop me hashtag hybrid. You probably be better because tonight I'm going to be off till tomorrow off social media. But you can message me on my WhatsApp, which should be linked above bio somewhere around there, if you wanted in on that one and know how you can start monetizing. Absolutely. Okay. If you want the drinks, same thing. Hashtag chakra. I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you do. The wealth does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the wealth. Talk to you guys later. Bye.